Welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Johnny and we're back at Johnny's Watches for yet another watch review. In my last video, I took a look at the Seiko SGF 204, the beautiful Jubilee bracelet two-tone homage to the Rolex Datejust. Make sure you check out that review. At the end, I did tease the fact that I was going to be taking a look at another Seiko, the SRPD line Pepsi Bezel 100-meter dive watch. But I was at the beach last weekend with some of my friends, and one of them was admiring my Tag Heuer Formula 1 that I do have on my wrist here, and he mentioned that I should probably go ahead and review this one next. So I am going to take his advice, but before we jump right into that, I understand that Tag Heuer gets its fair share of hate online from the watch community. If you're a fan of Nico Leonard, the watch legend, and he certainly has his qualms with the brand. However, I definitely urge everybody to form their own opinions based on personal experience. If you ever put a Tag Heuer on your wrist, you will understand that it's a very quality make of watch. So we're going to jump right into it. This is the first dive watch of many to be reviewed on this channel. It is my favorite style of watch. Let's jump right into it, or should I say dive right into it. This is reference number WAC 1111-0, professional 200-meter diver. Let's go. So here we go with the Tag Heuer WAC 1111-0 review. You will see first and foremost the beautiful white dial with the red seconds hand. Really makes the Tag Heuer logo pop, the red in there and the green even. The luminescence shows even when not in the dark. You can see it on the hour indices as well as the hands. I'll give a lume shot after so you don't have to worry about that. Beautiful 200 meters, 660 feet of water resistance, screw down crown and screw down case back. This is an older model. It is a quartz version with the rare date dial between the 4 and 5 hour indices. I mean, this thing just pops. I absolutely love it. The bezel action, nice and crunchy. I love that about it. We have a 40 millimeter case with a 12.3 millimeter in thickness. So it sits nice and tight on the wrist. You can see that it is a flat crystal. It is a sapphire crystal, so absolutely no scratching happening on this. I find that the 40 millimeter case sits really nice on my about 7-inch wrist. The Jubilee style bracelet just shines so nice as well. Tag Heuer just really does make quality watches. I know, like I mentioned, it does get some hate online, but I don't think there's much validity to it. I think it's a bit more of a trend than anything else. And I actually got really lucky with acquiring this watch. So I had a gold Seiko SNZH that I had on Marketplace for sale. And a really nice guy reached out to me. He really wanted to add a Seiko to the collection. He had 2 Tag Heuers. So we met at a coffee shop. We had a coffee, we talked watches. We ended up making the trade. I gave a little bit extra cash as well on top of the SNZH, which I did love that watch. It was one of my first watch purchases, a nice automatic gold Seiko. But I don't wear as much gold as I do stainless steel, which this watch is as well. So I feel like I really lucked out. I really love the white dial on a dive watch. I have gone swimming with it, absolutely no issues there. Obviously the screw down crown, that's what they're made for. So again, this watch, I strongly suggest you guys check out your marketplace, your local watch sellers, and try to get your hands on it. Like I mentioned, it's a vintage diver, so there's still some of them floating out there. I've seen it with a blue dial, a red dial, a black dial. My favorite is a white dial on a dive watch, so I really lucked out with it. I find you can wear a lot of different clothes with it. And yeah, like I said, I just fell in love with it, and I've also been looking at different tags since then, so they certainly caught my eye and my attention after having one on my wrist. Just wanted to get a little bit farther back of a wrist shot with a white background. Shows you how nice the white dial does just pop. So like I mentioned, it goes with a lot of different outfits, a lot of different occasions. One of my favorites for sure. And my loyal subscribers, you guys know how much I love lume shots. Could not go without the lume shot on this one. I absolutely love the little hour indices. Very legible, it stays very bright for a long time. The price point on these is about, I've seen them from 1,000 to 2,000-ish. Just gorgeous. The weight of the watch is about 135 grams. So it does have a little bit of weight to it, which is nice when sitting on the wrist. You can see the screw down case back there, as well as the crown popping out. Guys, I really like this piece. There's something about a little splash of color with nice neutral colors. The red on the white and black dial and bezel. So that's it for today's video. The Tag Heuer WAC 1111-0 200 meter professional diver. I strongly urge anyone to try on a Tag Heuer if you're a watch fan. Next time you're in a luxury watch store, I guarantee you'll fall in love just like I did. In the next video, I'm going to be taking a look at a Seiko, but I want to see what the audience would rather see reviewed next. I have the gorgeous SRP D-Line 5KX Pepsi bezel in my right hand, and the Seiko Baby Ice Monster, no longer manufactured, in my left. It has the rubber bandini strap on it. Please let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you so much for everyone for the comments, liking, and subscribing on my videos. It really means the world to me. And a big special shout out to my friend Point Blank, who makes all the beats for my videos. I left his link and his email in my description, so make sure you check out that. Thanks again, everybody, and take care.